Another serene day in Gotham City, and in Shea Hatter a few friends are gathered to allow an ordinary piano to crash a little boogie around. But speaking of crashing, what unholy cacophony is this? A dastardly chav? A transistor doohickey? Could this be the final encore for our tenacious trio?
Looking good. Well, you know, baby, the thing you could have done. I mean, in the end, I could have won. I know I didn't treat you all too good. I'm too dang busy looking good. Looking good.
Ooh, Mad Jack and the Hatters there, absolutely fabulous four-piece. It's amazing what you can do with two guitars, a double bass, a drummer, and very tight vocals. I quite like there's a unique freshness about them, and it's difficult not to have a jig when they play. As I've just found out with Nathan, who sat there doing all the producing for me, bless him. He was dancing and jigging and throwing his shapes about. It was quite a pleasure. You know, and that was Too Damn Busy Looking Good. Up next, we've got a band we saw down at the Doncaster Out to Lunch. Terrorist. It's actually, it means earth, does terror, not, and it's T-E-R-R-A apostrophe or whatever, I-S-T. They're an hip-hop bass, heavy electronic four-piece from Leeds in West Yorkshire. Grimy and dirty and politically aggressive lyrics. Like I said, they've been out to lunch. If you get a chance to see them, this is Ignition, and it's featuring Sky Stars.
Somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press.
My brothers and sisters fight, bituminous, streamy banter. Why? The right, the wrong, the media's forcing us fear. All those terrible crowds here, but comfort of talk, we ever be clear of the lies and the spies that shadow inside, trying to blind our eyes and tie our minds. No compromise, just bad advice. So come and never go anything that is right. Come and never go anything that's alright. Come and never go if you're scared of home. Do not join and must be right. You never hold me down. You never hold me.
Ever
to have fun, to live it good, to smile like you swallowed the sun, to go do all the things that you never done, but be sure there's still a war to be won. A fun run for some fat chump who stumbles and falls on his gun. Lawyers and black ops and opium drums. Failed election subsections infecting the left wing to writings and mentions. Pass laws under headlines without mine or yours consent, not content. Unwinding the truth as we find it, decode and divide, underline it. Time exists in our minds as we find it. The illusion of time has us blinded. Inside it we'll hide until we are reminded. Open our eyes and ignite it. To never hold me down. To never hold me. Never, ever, ever, ever. To never hold me down. To never hold me down. To never hold me. Let me take fire.
Terrorist there and Ignition. Up next we've got Naomi and Camille Debray, as known as the Soap Girls. They're claiming they are the Art Rebellion, and they've gathered a lot of followers known as the Soap Suds. They've earned a formidable reputation with their catchy choruses and great melodies. And if, like myself, the Codfather, you're into original raw rock and roll, you'll absolutely love the two sisters. Here's Rather Be Dead.
Hello? It's for you. What? Friends. I'd rather be dead.
Wanted to creep in, guess I creeped you out.
Fear of Falling, State of Ember. They're based in Worcestershire, inspired by metal punk and a dash of prog rock. They've got in touch with me through my Instagram, which is at the Codfather DJ. So if you want to get in touch, please do so. And here they are now playing on my podcast and Smile Radio. They have they've had multiple tracks played on BBC Introducing, and they are looking to play as much as possible across the UK and beyond. So if you want to book them, get in touch with them. Their track Denial was actually selected to feature on the PS4. Is it a PS4? I don't know these things. I'm not a gamer. PS4 and Xbox One game, Wreckfest, and apparently it's out this month, 2018. So it's out this month. So Wreckfest. You heard it here first. Up next from Los Angeles, we've got Convey. Again, they got in touch with me through Instagram. They state rock is not dead, and they take great pride in putting their own spin on rock music. You know, the stuff that feels familiar. This is Terror, which you can also purchase and stream on all digital platforms. Well, listen to the alternative Codcast with me, the Codfather. That was Velvet Ditch even, get your dentures in, by the Arcs. They were formed by the Black Keys guitarist and vocalist Dan Auerbach as a side project. Up next, we've got the wonderful June Wolfsberg Band. She's a favourite of the Codfather. June actually got in touch with me sometime last year when I was working on another radio station. And she kindly sent me the latest album she'd just produced. I think I've produced it herself. 1220 Wells Street, which I highly recommend, so you should go out and buy it. June claims to have many musical influences, and she states the band interests is as having fun. And we want that one, June. So, keep them tunes heading this way. And please, if you've got anything new, send it my way. You can do that by popping over to the website, thecodfatherdj.com. Slap it on there, or you can email me, thecodfatherdj1@gmail.com. It's all lowercase. And this is Don't Get Tired.
Dogs hunting the postman just because they can. Follow one plan, the what belongs to the patient man. If a message in a bottle wishes at your feet, don't be stupid, bye-bye. Although we're back in the sea. Oh, don't get tired when the morning kicks in, yeah. There is no world without sin. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 You know that we all stand and fold. Get your poor bye-bye. History won't carry it on. Oh, don't get tired when the morning kicks in. There is no world without sin. The way you go, you must shoot yourself. Don't be stupid, baby, be careful what you tell. Don't be stupid, baby, be careful what you tell. No! Don't get tired when the morning kicks in. There is no world without sin. No, 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 there is no world. There is no world without sin. Yeah. There is no world
Nice little slotter there, the Slaves, and Chokehold. Right, up next we've got Idols. They actually formed in Bristol in 2011 and released their first album in March 2017, Brutalism. It got critical acclaim, getting the big thumbs up from DIY Magazine. Best Fit website gave it a 9 out of 10, quoting Idols are one of the most exciting British bands right now. I can't disagree because I have heard a little bit about them. They are pretty hot. Pop Matters and Uncut gave similar positive reviews. They're told to support the album Brutalism, supporting the Maccabees and the Foo Fighters for the O2 Arena's 10th birthday. Honestly, that's not an ice cream van going by. We just got there's obviously some sort of emergency. I think. Have you ordered a pizza, Nathan? Oh, the landlady's kicked off. Yeah, down here at the Midland. Yeah. The Idols will take their second album, Joy as an Act of Resistance, on a huge world tour in 2019. There's new UK dates and their first ever shows in Australia. So take it away.
Go.
Idols, Danny Nedelko there. Right, up next we've got American singer-songwriter Caroline Rose.
I got a bicycle, I'm cruising down the street.
call number 5 and Caroline Rose. Is it Caroline Rose? I am right there, aren't I? Right, up next we've got 3 Day Millionaires, not to be mistaken for the Canadian counterpart, which is, so it's 3 as in THREE, Day Millionaires, not the number 3. They're a punk rock trio from my neck of the woods, Hull. They're named after the hometown strollermen of years gone by who would return home after weeks at sea and quickly drain their pockets in the local watering holes. They're all born and bred, and this is Behind the Eyes.
I'm still awake. I haven't moved for days. Slept away. Let down, doesn't turn it. Never move up the net again. I'm switched, you lost it. Years ago. I'm sleeping my days away, and I'm spending my nights awake. My brain's waking up and
Like You, 100% pure Aussie rock there with the Black Aces. An absolute pleasure when I saw these guys support the Choir Boys at Hull Fruit earlier this year. Me and Lee Haynes went to that one. Cracking venue, no longer in use. Shame. They formed in 2007 in the rural Australian town of Bendigo by singer-guitarist Tyler Kinder. Black Aces, they actually set about forming a set of influenced greats, forming a set of songs, I should say, influenced by the greats of Australian rock. AC/DC, Rose Tattoo, Cold Chisel, that sort of thing. Well, I think it's actually mission accomplished there. Dee Schneider, he of Twisted Sister, said Black Aces is like getting a vintage AC/DC in 2017. And this week's couple from Ken. Good afternoon, Ken Gardner at Synergy Printers in Liverpool. Ken always sends me a couple of tracks every week to play on Smile Radio. This week's starter is Oakwind with legendary rocker Lemmy. He played bass for them and sang their best-known song, Silver Machine. It actually got to number 3 in the UK charts. They booted him out in 1975 after he was arrested in Canada for possession of his beloved speed. Here's Quark, Strangers and Charm.
Einstein was not a handsome fellow. Nobody ever called him out. He had a long mustache to pull on, it was yellow. I don't believe he ever had a girl. One thing he missed out in his theory of time and space and relativity is something that makes it very clear he was never gonna score like you and me. Didn't know about what strengthness and charm. Strengthness and charm. What strangeness and charm. What strangeness and charm. What I had a dangerous liaison. To be found out would have been a disgrace. We had to rendezvous some days on the corner of an undiscovered place. We got sick of chat, chatter, and the look upon everybody's face. All that does not antimatter. Now we found ourselves a black hole out in space, and we're talking about what strangeness and charm. What strangeness and charm. What strangeness and charm. What strangeness and charm. Here it comes, it goes quack, quack. Had those Renaissance ladies crazy about his telescope, and Galileo had a name that made his reputation higher than his hope. Did none of those astronomers discover, while they were staring out into the dark, that what a lady looks for in her lover is charm, strangeness and quark. Quark, strangeness and charm. 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 the beach. He's in real terrible shape. His chick's been seen with Big Alex. That mother keeps sand in his face. Now let me tell you about Alex. He's got heads like hands, knees like trees, 200 pounds of surfboard Mercury. Mr. Atlas, won't you bring her on back to me? I lost my girl down by the beach. She's with Alex and she's out of reach. So please, Mr. Atlas, won't you bring her on back to me? I saw your body in an advert on TV. But what convinced me was your money back guarantee. I'm stronger than Alex. Where is he now? He's left in disgrace. Oh yeah? 'Cause I took back my girlfriend and kicked sand in his face. In his eyes, in his ears, in his nose. Waiting for
Ten cc with Sand in My Face. They got the name after producer Jonathan King signed them up, and he had a dream which he was standing in front of the Hammersmith Odeon in London, where the header read 10cc, the best band in the world. That's this week's couple from Ken. Look forward to next time. Thank you, Ken. You're listening to Smile Radio.
my song, we come to take over. MC, you better look over your shoulder. Yeah, you know, we are the known. Oh, we know. Enough of them a come and them a try to have we out. On down, Bill, we are the roughnecks scout. Music we make for make the crowd jump up. Crowd get high, thanks, definitely rap up. Then the rag meant up on K-pop. Unity sound, killer groove non-stop. In every business, so this song will survive. Strength and power, I got keep them alive. My song, we come to take over. MC, you better look over your shoulder. Yeah, you know, we are the known. Oh, we know. Screen check me in all your area. Bring the rock, cause you know it's superior. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know. Oh, when they get sound and they shop it online. Nobody gets out alive. Somebody gets out and they shop it online. Nobody gets out alive. Nobody gets out and they shop it alive. I'm gonna be one and two and six and seven and put the tree and nobody gets out and they shop it alive. Nobody gets out alive. Nobody gets out and they shop it alive. Nobody gets out alive. Nobody gets out and they shop it alive. Nobody gets out alive. Some of them a come and them a try flex with it. Show them the rock-a-pampa. Watch them at twist. Sting like a scorpion, buzz like a knee. Full of sophisticated, don't drop one toy. This is what we want here. You got to know if you think you're out, stop, come and never go. One song we come to take over. MC, you better look over your shoulder. Yeah, you know, we are the known. Oh, we know. Stranger, we in your area. When you back out, you know it's superior. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know. Oh, when they get sound and they shop it online.
Well, that's all we have time for this week. You've been listening to the Codfather and his alternative jukebox on Smile Radio. I'm going to end this week with a band called Knuckle. They're a powerhouse trio from Yorkshire, a superb band, and I actually had the pleasure of seeing these a couple of weeks ago at the establishment in Wakefield. Musically tight as cramp, plenty of attitude and application, great stage presence, and they actually signed my copy of their vinyl EP, Strangers and Freaks. Johnny, Ben and Rob, keep up the good work. Love what you're doing. I believe you also supported the Idols. Yeah, but they're well worth a listen. This is from Strangers and Freaks. This is My Girlfriend is a Werewolf. Bye for now. Have a great weekend.